It's perpetual. He can't stop sliding. This is gravity's revenge.
For rejecting him. For rejecting it.
You think you can break physics? In Russia, physics breaks you. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Team Pizza Plays Sonic Adventure DX. I, of course, am Whatthefnu.
And so, I think... my chin got itchy. So...
Hang on a second, I want to try that again. Yup. Walls just hate Sonic in this game.
Well... yeah.
Anyways, you were talking about Kratos in the last episode.
Oh yeah, so Kratos in the latest game of God of War, which looks fantastic by the way. So he is older now. He's an old man. Well, not an old man, but he's definitely a lot older, and definitely, as Fnu put it, has a wizened aesthetic to him. He feels a lot older and wiser, and when you actually look at the little demo they had, you actually see him having more moments of contemplation.
I mean, his son shoots him in the shoulder with an arrow, and he's just like, look, do better next time. I mean, his therapist would consider that a breakthrough.
Exactly. I absolutely love how Kratos is just training... I love the idea of Kratos training somebody. I mean, not just Kratos, older, wiser Kratos. He's literally gone to hell and back and had his fair share of ventures, and now he's applying all that knowledge. It's one of the reasons why Wolverine, while being just rage and killing things, makes a great teacher or mentor figure. He's had his fair share of screw-ups. And so...
do you want to grow up to be like me?
Exactly. Just imagine, like I said before, there are great scenes where Kratos just is silent when his son messes up and just thinks, okay, come on, get it together, Kratos. You were in his shoes before. You were in his shoes too before.
You killed your own father. You can do this. Don't screw up this time.
You killed your own father, your wife, your daughter, but just got a new chance to start over now. You got this, Kratos. Keep it together.
What the hell was that homing attack?
Well,
Sonic couldn't make up his mind whether he wanted to hit the enemy, then he changed his mind to this spring, and then he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go up here and psych out the player really quickly.
Or Sonic just really loves icicles.
I mean, if I held on to them like that, I'd probably love them too.
Just imagine how cold his crotch must be.
Hey, some people are into that.
You know, you're not wrong. Oh, speaking of fetishes...
Oh? Is this also related to E3 by chance?
Yes! So, which game was it? Let's pull up my YouTube history.
Great rocket, bro. Camera. Camera. Camera! Camera, where'd you go? Camera, come back.
You can blame it all on me. The only reason I know the lyrics is because you sang that to me when I passed out. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So, The Last Guardian
is not delayed until 2017.
The first time I saw anything about The Last Guardian, it was in PlayStation Magazine or Game Informer. I had subscriptions back then. I wish I still did, because that was always fun. It's always fun reading those.
Yeah, it costs too much money, though, is the problem.
It does.
I'd probably still get those magazines if I could actually afford it.
Oh, same here. I totally have those things mailed. Oh, I love reading those. Just learning about the new games, seeing some cool stuff that's going on.
The interesting thing is, though, like, we've got sites like Destructoid, The Escapist now, like, we can pretty much, if we want information about video games, we can go to the internet. And I think that's sadly where magazines like most famously Nintendo Power, just can't keep up anymore.
But they're just not. But nothing compares to just having all of what could possibly be seen as the best information shipped directly to your hands. You know, you don't have. It kind of cuts out the middleman. You don't have to look it up yourself or.
What? What is this?
Well,
What is this?
Well, you see, Sonic is he's a spider. All the static in his rubber gloves allows him to adhere to surfaces. Don't you know anything about science?
I mean, that was pretty jarring, don't get me wrong. I didn't see that coming. What the... Is this okay? Was I supposed to do this? I'm guessing this is the right thing now?
Oh, yeah. So, like I said, there's something magical about, you know, having just all this awesome game information shipped to your hands and, you know, reading all about this and just watching the flow of time, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, just, you know, you get a bunch of it at once, and and for many instances, it's the first time you'll get information about the game, whereas sites like Destructoid may take a while to get something because journalism takes some digging around and or access to the information. With magazines, you have the benefit of the information being willingly shipped out.
Wasn't it like Eurogamer that had like pertinent information about aliens, colonial marines, and they revealed this information to people like a week before the Game Informer had like the exclusive interview. They were supposed to reveal this information first, but then Randy Pitchford, when Eurogamer informed people about this, Randy Pitchford accused them of, quote, shoddy journalism.
Oh, wow.
He told this guy he was doing his job wrong because he was doing his job correctly. He had valuable information and he didn't keep it to himself. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what they're supposed to do.
Well, yeah.
He was calling this guy out for breaking an embargo that he didn't even agree to.
Exactly.
Anyways, please continue.
Oh yeah, basically. Oh man. Sorry.
I just had to get that off my chest. That just pisses me off. Every time I hear more about that game.
Aliens, Colonial Marines deserves something, but I got a whole list of things that deserve things.
Yeah, I made all the jumps.
Yeah. So I was reading like Game Informer and saw the Last Guardian and thought, hey, is that like a dragon or a hippogriff or something like that? Okay, this looks cool. It'll be hanging out with me. We'll be going on some fun adventures around this awesome looking, like this awesome Renaissance Grecian architecture. Just having ourselves a good old time. And then I was like in middle school, like early high school when I got that article. Like,
and we're still waiting for the game.
I like to put this in for our more astute viewers. I got my first taste of Last Guardian information when X-Play was still a show.
Mmm.
And for those who don't know what X-Play was, it was pretty much Destructoid or the Escapist Magazine.com.
It's the reason everybody knows who Adam Sessler is. I was about to say Adam Savage, but that's a totally different person.
That's another magical genre. Speaking of magical genre...
Alright. Put him up.
Yep. Yep.
Something bugging you?
Oh, yeah. So... ready for the
no time
best
for games, Sonic, except for the game that you're playing, apparently. Also, he has Legos on his shoes.
Also, he's constipated. Look at him bouncing up and down.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yoko, oh no.
You and I went to the exact same place with that.
Yes! Look at Robotnik shaking his head at us. He hates it.
You guys are too easy.
Look at us.
Wait, watch this line right here. I mean, after Knuckles and Sonic are done talking.
That's right, fool. You made it all too easy. You practically
Damn, if only I could punch you out of the sky.
hold it right there.
Look at Sonic's face going nuts.
Dude, buddy, what's with that nervous twitch you got? I've had too much caffeine today. It's the only way I go so fast all the time.
Too many chili dogs does weird things.
Really, Robotnik? Because I only count 2.
Even Tails is fast enough to grab these. Oh, hey, look at Venom from Spider-Man. Or Hydro Man. Yeah, Hydro Man. No one cares about Hydro Man.
Aquaman.
No, there was an actual villain in Spider... Okay, that's kind of badass.
You can
just
actually
became-
see, like, all of these different cores inside of him. Like the purple one, the violet one, the green one, and the clear one. I never
was-
actually noticed that before. You can actually see representations of which emeralds he's gotten. And a little detail about this game, we never actually see Chaos 3, I believe. No, we never see Chaos 2. Because he starts with
Yeah.
1, and then he gets 2 more, so he just goes straight from 1 to 3.
That's actually a really interesting little design note. And I'm glad they paid attention to that.
There's gotta be fan art about that somewhere, like what Chaos 2 actually looks like. And it's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
for the best, because Chaos starts as like this slightly humanoid type thing.
And then he becomes this really badass Leviathan monster here.
Yeah, he becomes more fish-like the more emeralds he has, to the point where eventually he's that giant sort of Leviathan-looking thing we saw in the opening movie.
There we go, thank you. Yeah, it becomes this really awesome shark monster here. And when you think about it, Sonic's faced some weird stuff before, but here we see the first time Sonic faces what you can describe a mystical enemy.
That's...
I mean, there's a wizard in the Sonic comics that the Saturday morning cartoon was based on, the one with Princess Sally Acorn. They face a wizard, I forget his name, but yeah, that comes.
The hell? I've never seen that attack before.
But I think that definitely comes after this. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but anyway, yeah. Here's the first time most gamers have seen Sonic take on a mystical enemy, someone that could basically counter his abilities. Like Robotnik's got the robots for the defense and whatnot, and Sonic is apparently Jesus that can walk on water.
Yeah, I've heard different theories about that, like maybe Chaos is affecting the water in some way, he's making it super thick. It's sort of acting like quicksand now. Also, get used to seeing this cutscene again and again as time goes on.
Yeah, it's kind of the downfall of making a game with with multiple versions of the same storyline.
Because they all have to converge, eventually.
So when you're playing a Sonic, when you play a Sonic and you see all this for the first time, you're like, oh man, look how they upscaled.
My God, look at how bad those textures are!
It's like it's just made of paper mache.
Jesus, dude.
No wonder he loses. All his stuff is really.
Some of my old videos have higher quality than that. Ugh. That's disgusting.
Oh, I thought this would be a clean playthrough. Now we really have to cleanse our palates. After this.
I'm sorry, that just looks so bad.
I have some unfinished business.
Oh wow, he looks cross-eyed.
I need to go punch some things.
Take care of everything here.
Have you seen that comic somebody did? Where Sonic's eyes, where Tails is looking at Sonic sunbathing, and one of his pupils just slowly melts into the other? And Tails runs off crying, and Sonic just removes his glasses, and like a fly flies off of them. Tails thought those were his eyes. It's fantastic. I gotta find it somewhere.
What are you waiting for?
You and I have unfinished business, Knuckles.
What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for you to apologize for almost punching me in the face.
What are you waiting for?
I will continue doing this until you give up.
What's the matter?
Come on, Aeneas, you're gonna break. Alright, fine, you win.
Sorry, I was trying to find that. Where was I? Oh yes,
What's the matter?
so again,
What are you waiting for?
X-Play was pretty much YouTube gaming commentary before YouTube gaming commentary. And so I'm reading Game Informer and see The Last Guardian and think this game's going to be awesome. 10 years later, I hear, hey, looks like they're finally making Last Guardian. And I thought to myself, that game never came out? And then I see, what do you call that? E3 last year, where they just take the Last Guardian folder and put it in the recycle bin.
Huh.
And then I see this year's E3 and go, oh hey, it's
What?
real. So I was going like, hey, it's real. It's
I claim this land in the name of Sonic.
Oh, I found it. I found Sonic's eyes melting.
If there's one thing you can count on the Sonic fanbase for, it's just fantastic art. I mean, fantastic is one word for it, but most of us would use others.
I remember.
It's fantastic based on what you're looking for, I guess.
I absolutely. Well, you know, if you go to DeviantArt and see some things, you see what some people want out of Sonic.
Oh, right, I remember what we're supposed to do now. This is the part where we have the first, oh, that was, wow! The game's performance just ate it right there. Hold on a second, at the risk of crashing the game, I kind of want to do that again.
Ooh.
Alright, camera was about here. I jump up into this. Oh, it didn't do it again. That was so weird. I think half of this game is just like, huh, why did that happen that way?
Why is any of this anything?
Somebody's got to have dug into this game's code by now and figured out why most of these glitches work the way they do.
Oh, you see, if you dig into the game's code, you just... if you dig into this game's code, you find just a bunch of incomplete sequences and...
It's just like assy art of a little Sonic demon poking at the series creator's chest going, "Dance, fool, dance!"
No, the coding just forms Sonic's butt. It's the text version of Sonic's ass.
That was weird. Oh, right, I remember now.
You look at that and say that's
Yeah, this
weird?
is why you pay attention to character dialogue. I almost made a complete loop there. I'm so disappointed in myself. Sonic, you do loop-de-loops all the time. How is this one any more difficult for you?
Because I have to go pee. Well, you just go to the bathroom. You don't understand, man. When a hedgehog has to pee, it causes him. It weighs. It's like
He's an animal. He can just go wherever he wants. Like, I don't know. How does social cues work for people like Sonic? Is it one of those things like he can just crap in the yard and nobody cares?
You know, that's actually a good question. This is very
No,
much
it's
like-
not. Don't even pretend that anybody has to know this.
No. Everyone has to know. Okay, so here's what we have here. We have an anthropomorphic animal-like creature. Now,
I wonder if anybody's ever done a nature documentary on Sonic. Here we see the blue hedgehog.
Eating his natural supplement of chili dogs.
You know, if I may go off on another tangent, as if I even need to ask.
Go on.
I still want to... Okay, part of me really wants to see somebody do an unironic nature documentary on human beings. Like, we follow Jack through a day of his life in his natural habitat of New York City. Here we see two males competing for the attention of a female. This is a common ritual known as the bait and switch.
I was gonna say foosball, but that works too.
Now we see him engaging in the traditional mating dance. Scientists commonly refer to this as the hacky sack.
We do not know from where these hacky sack originate. I'm just gonna do Nigel Thornberry. We don't know where the hacky sack originates, but some would say that it dates back to Mayan ancestry. Yeah.
And I just want them to play it completely straight-faced. I want them to treat it just like any other animal documentary.
I feel like that might exist in some capacity.
It's got to by now. Like, somebody had to have realized how entertaining that would be. And reality TV doesn't count, okay? Like, I know there are documentaries on human beings all over the place, but I want one done in the style of, like, when aliens come to Earth, this is everything you need to know about our species.
Actually, that reminds me of another game at E3 I saw that I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
You seen the game Zero Horizon Dawn?
Yes. I know that's right up your alley, like robotic dinosaurs all over the place.
It's the best! Okay, so, before I get so giddy. So,
Too late.
It starts with talking about an ancient civilization constructed by the old ones.
I can almost taste the nature versus technology subtones already.
I love it. I just love it. It's like the ancient civilization constructed by the old ones, and they show it's our current day human society. And I love how they're giving it the same reference that current day human society gives the Mayans and the Egyptians.
Huh.
Instead of just going, oh man, humans were so filthy back in their day. Oh, the world's finally beautiful again. No, they're actually treating current day humans with reverence. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And and I just love, again, just calling current day humans the old ones. We're the Lovecraftian monsters. I love it.
God damn it, Tails! Didn't I tell you to do a barrel roll? Now you're barrel rolling to your doom.
How is Sonic just standing on that plane?
Physics. He's made of them. We've established this.
Well played. Where was I? Oh yeah. Probably wasn't their intention, but I like calling
rolling around at the speed of sound.
Well, our necks are broken. Stay tuned to see if they survive. Spoilers.
Tails. The little girl's just standing there.
You're not who I'm looking for.
Okay, no one's gonna question how he just pops out of the sand.
You're not who I'm looking for. I'm just gonna run in place for a couple seconds. That'll get me where I'm going.
Mommy, I saw a sin against nature.
We'll see you again next time, everybody. As Sonic just hears that as he's going, he's like, my god, what am I? This is his existential crisis.
He tries to have his free-floating in the water scene where he's just taking in, just introspective everything. But he starts to drown because he realizes, oh wait, I can't swim. Oh shit.